Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show. Today is Wednesday, December 19th, and I'm Cameron Ehrman.
And I'm Haley Donahue. Hope you guys are ready for our last Wednesday show of the semester.
Not only is this the last show of the semester, but I'm pretty sure this is my last show ever.
That might just be the most depressing thing I've heard all week, but I think we can manage without you.
If you say so. Come on, let's get to the show.
It's almost that moment that we've all been in preparation for, finals. Thursday is periods 3 and 4. Periods 1 and 2 are on Friday. Tonight, student government will be holding the annual Cocoa and Cram from 6 to 8 p.m. If you need a good place to study, you can always stop by and cram your brain with some last-minute information and some cookies and cocoa.
Yesterday, yearbook staff was honored to find out that they have been nominated for another Gold Crown. Reporter Matt Hoffman caught up with co-editor-in-chief of the Titanium Yearbook, Mayan Tran, to find out how the yearbook staff is handling this great news.
It feels absolutely wonderful. It's such a great feeling to know that all of the hard work that we put into last year's book is being recognized, and it's really great to know that all the time and effort and all the horrible work nights we spent just working away on the book actually paid off in the end, and it's a great feeling.
Seniors, the Dave & Buster's Sober Grad Night tickets are already on sale. Friday is the first day that you can purchase your tickets for $65. They will be purchase day one day a month, and the price will also increase by $5. Student government put together this commercial.
Attention all girls interested in playing JV and varsity soccer this year. There will be a meeting right after school in the cafeteria to discuss the upcoming season.
There are many students on campus that practice Mormonism, but have you ever wondered what it's like to be a Mormon? Well, reporters Rodney Evans and Nikki Weil dive into a life of a Mormon in this story.
Every morning, most of the student body comes ready to learn at 7:45, and some students have already had an hour of lessons before the bells ring. They are the practicing members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or Mormons. Before school, Monday through Friday, practicing Mormons attend seminary classes at their church. These lessons start around 6 a.m. and last for an hour. At these lessons, they listen to lectures from the teacher, Sister Walker, at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on Alberta Road.
I like going to seminary because it gives me a chance to see friends that I don't normally get to see, and it helps me grow closer to my faith and to the people who also go to the same school as me. And it's always a good way to start off the day. Like, I can never have a bad day if I go to seminary. And it also helps me to get to school early because I've gone to school like when we've had no seminary, and it's really hard to get up without seminary.
Wednesdays are a particularly busy day for these students. After school, they go to youth group for a few hours, which sometimes includes prepping for big events for their church.
Every Wednesday from 7 to 8 we have mutual, and the majority of the time we do service for people, like cutting down the trees or cleaning their houses. And we also do fun activities sometimes, like cooking dinner for the elders or playing board games, and we do potlucks a lot too.
These hours after school devoted to the church and their youth group may create an extra assignment for some students who also are in sports or clubs at Antelope.
I've never been one to really schedule things. It's just something you kind of do, and I don't know, like seminary and church activities to me, it's like a fun thing. So for me, it's more like a way to relax and like let go of the stress from my schedule of doing like yearbook or like when dance show comes around. Like once you get to seminary, it's like, okay, nothing can bother you here. So it kind of helps with stress levels.
As the world is changing, it becomes increasingly difficult for practicing Mormon teenagers to remain true to their faith, with so many distractions and the threat of peer pressure. These students rejoice in their faith and carry on despite the peer pressure of using foul language and dressing inappropriately.
We, like as Mormons, have certain things that we won't do, like cuss or go or drink or anything, and sometimes it can be hard because around school, you know, you hear like all those bad words a lot, and so then it desensitizes you, which can be bad, because then it's like when you hear it, like you almost say it sometimes, like nothing like drastic, but like something might accidentally slip out and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? And then and it's just, you kind of, it can be hard because then you have the pressure of people saying, oh, why don't you do this? And they kind of make you feel uncool for doing it, when really you don't feel it, because it's like you're being healthy, you're protecting your body from doing bad things like drugs or alcohol.
This is Nikki Weil reporting for your Channel 5 Titan TV News.
Wrestling season has recently started, and it's a little different than it's been since Antelope High School has opened. The amount of girls on the team has increased greatly. Reporters Matt Hoffman and Travis Little followed this story.
You've seen Dakota Farrow, Avery Ward, and Brandon Tupa win medals in tournaments for wrestling, but who you haven't seen is the new girls team. If you haven't heard of the girls wrestling team, it's because there hasn't been one until this year. Even though the girls have their own team, they are still technically part of the boys team.
The difference between our girls and our boys team is there's really not much of a difference. They both go to their individual tournaments. They're all competing for state placements at the end of the year. They practice with us every day. They practice with each other. A lot of times the girls will still practice with the girls, the boys will practice with the boys. But they're all learning the same thing. They're all working as a team, and they're all competing as a team.
This year, the girls team consists of 6 female wrestlers. They've already competed in a scrimmage tournament at Center High School, and the team feels confident with the progress they have seen so far.
The last time Antelope wrestled was at Center High School, and it was for a scrimmage, and we wrestled several different teams, and to have about 6 different girls on the wrestling team is an improvement, and no one really had many moves to do, like they didn't know much, but the girls did so amazing. They were so close to winning, and most of them, some of them like pinned, and some of them were one away, so they did really good. It was amazing. We're really improving the girls team.
I think it's starting to come along great. A lot of the girls haven't actually wrestled at a lot of tournaments yet, but from watching them wrestle some matches at like scrimmages or like dual meets, I think they have a lot of potential, and they're going to be great once the season starts, you know, rolling more.
With 4 new wrestlers and 2 of them being freshmen, the team is focusing on learning and improvement this year rather than winning matches.
Okay, so new to this year's team is Maria, Mercedes, Emily, and Natalie. They've all wrestled pretty well for us so far. They're all new to the program, but they're doing an outstanding job. Our most veteran girl wrestlers or lady wrestlers is Yulia and Cece. Yulia has been wrestling for 5, 6, 7 years. She's got a wealth of knowledge. She does very well on the mat. Cece's been wrestling for the last couple of years, and even though she's new to our team this year, she brings a lot of knowledge and she works pretty hard.
The next time you can see the girls in action is this weekend. Come out and show your support for your Lady Titans. Signing off for your Channel 5 Titan TV News, I'm Matt Hoffman.
With more wrestling updates, as well as girls and boys varsity basketball standings, is reporter Nikki Weil.
This is Sports Corner.
Good morning, Titans. This is Nikki Wah with the last sports corner of the year. Let's start with wrestling. Varsity Titan Wrestling finished third out of 24 teams this past weekend behind some fantastic wrestling from seniors Avery Ward, Dakota Fierro, Brandon Matu, and Nathan Rhodes. All of them captured individual titles, and Avery Ward and Brandon Matu were named outstanding wrestlers for the tournament. Meanwhile, the varsity boys basketball team went out to Wood Creek last night and beat the Timberwolves 69-50. The Titans are now 6-2 overall. Last weekend, the Titan Holiday Classic tournament that we hosted was a great success for our basketball team. The varsity boys beat the Burbank Titans 58-46 on Friday and the Del Oro Golden Eagles 60-44 on Saturday. The varsity girls won their game on Saturday, finishing the tournament at Grant High School against Center Cougars 56-31. On Monday, the girls varsity team went out to Roseville and beat the Tigers 55-42. The girls varsity basketball team is now 7-1 overall. Well, that's all I have for you, Titans. I won't see you again this year, so have a good break. Now back to Haley and Cameron.
This is Sports Corner.
Well, that concludes our show.
Don't forget to tune in Friday for our holiday show with Brooke and Antonio.
Have a great rest of the week.
And good luck on your finals. Bye.
See you guys.
When you're up all night playing Black Ops 2, you get tired. When you get tired, you sleep in class. When you sleep in class, you fail tests. When you fail tests, your dad gets mad at you. When your dad gets mad at you, you don't get allowance. When you don't get allowance, you don't have money for the home basketball games. And when you don't have money for the home basketball games, you wind up outside a home basketball game. Don't wind up outside a home basketball game. Instead, switch your ASP card today from student government for only $40 and never miss a home basketball game.
Good morning, Titans.